I think this should be the last question because it's a lengthy answer. This will be the last question, my dear brothers. It will be the last question. It will be the last question. See, Allah Ta'ala is telling us in the Quran the things that irritate Him most. He says in Surah Maryam, وَقَالُوا اتَّخَذَ الرَّحْمَنُ وَلَدًا, and they say that Ar-Rahman, the merciful God, has begotten a son. Allah ne beta jana. You understand Urdu? Allah ne beta jana. Allah ne bete ko janam diya. Paida kiya usne. Paida kiya nahi. Janam diya. He's begot a son. You know, the Christian says, he comes and knocks at your door and he says, Jesus is the only begotten son. Ek hi jana hua beta. Begotten, not made. Jana hua. Not like Adam. Adam was made by God. Every dog, pig and donkey was made by God. Jesus is not like that. He is begotten, not made. Means had sex and produced. Will that be alright to you? Had sex and produced. Begotten is to have sex and produced. Allah had sex with Mary. Somebody else's wife. Those were the carpenter's wife. He committed adultery with her and created a bastard child, Jesus. That's what it means. You go and have sex with somebody else's wife. Even a God has got no right to go and have sex with your wife. That's what the Christians say. Jesus is the only begotten son. Ek hi jana hua beta. Begotten, not made, not like Adam. Adam was made by God. Not like that. This is begotten. So Allah reacts. Allah reacts. The worst swearing he says, لَقَدْ جِئْتُمْ شَيْءٍ إِدَّا. The most abominable assertion one can make. The worst swearing you can give, Allah says. فَقَادُ السَّمَاوَاتُ يَتَفَطَّرْنَا مِنْهُ. Edit, the skies are ready to burst. وَتَنْشَقَّ الْأَرْضُ. And the earth to split asunder. وَتَنْشَقَّ الْجِبَالُ حَدًّا. And the mountains to fall down in utter ruin. أَنْ دَعَوْا لِلرَّحْمَنِ وَلَدًا. That they should say that Ar-Rahman, the merciful God, has begotten a son. Allah ne beta jana. That's how Allah reacts. The worst swearing I can give any one of you. I can call you my son. This young man here, you, look at me. If I call you my son, you mind? I call you my son. You mind? No. If your father hears it, your mother hears it, she won't mind, I'm sure. They say, no, this old man loves my child like his own, and he's calling him my son. Right? She'll be happy. You are happy, call you my son. And I'll visit you home one day. What's your name? Huh? Safrat. So I come along to your house, I say, yes, Safrat, my son. I'm asking your mother. He says, he's just gone to the shop, he's coming just now. And you come. I say, Safrat, my son. I embrace you like the Arabs do. And I kiss you. Huh? My son. I still call you my son. This companion of mine, who doesn't know our relationship, he wants to know, is he really your son? So I says, no. This young man, he loves me like a father, like a grandfather, and I call him a son. Okay? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. But instead I said, yes, he is my begotten son. You know what it means? You know, that's the worst swearing I'm giving you. You know what I'm calling you? A bastard. When I say, yes, you are my begotten son, means you are a bastard. You're not your father's son. I had sex with your mother. I committed zina with your mother. Your mother is a zania and produced you, bastard child. And your mother was bluffing you, showing you, said, yes, your daddy. But that's not your daddy, I'm your real daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm swearing you the worst swearing I can give you. That's something that you can't forgive. Nobody can. You have a right to punch me on the jaw, break my jaw. You have a right. I'm swearing you the worst swearing I can give you. You irritate me. You make me angry, man. You know, you people do. Look, I'm an old man, old machine, 77-year-old. You know, I get irritated. I don't have good night's sleep. I might be taking pills. And you irritate me. So I say, go home and you're a bloody fool. So what you do? You laugh. You laugh. The old man is tired. Further, you irritate me further. I say, go home and you're a bloody ox. You know ox? Castrated bull. You're an ox. You irritate me, I say, you're a bloody donkey. I say, you're a bloody fool. What do you do? You laugh. You laugh. But once I take your mother's name, say, uncle, not one more word. I don't want to hear one more word from you. I'm going to lose all the respect I have for you. It's already gone. Once I touch your mother's name, no respect. It's short of punching me on the jaw. But now you don't want to do that. You say, look, I'm going to lose all the respect I have for you. It's already gone. Don't talk about my mother. Don't talk about my wife. Don't talk about my daughter. Call me what you like. Call me monkey, call me donkey, call me whatever you like. But don't take my mother's name. Am I right? Yes. Anybody. Allah says the worst feeling you can give me is this, to say that I have begotten a son. تَكَادُ السَّمَاوَاتُ يَتَفَطَّرْنَ مِنْهُ. At it the skies are ready to burst. وَتَنْشَقَّ الْأَرْضُ. And the earth to split asunder. وَتَخِرُّ الْجِبَالُ حَدًّا. And the mountains to fall down in utter ruin. If the heavens are feeling like you, Allah is saying, if the heavens are feeling like you, emotions like you, the heaven would have fallen down. If the earth had feeling and emotions like you, the earth would have split asunder. If the mountains had feeling and emotions like you, the mountains would have crumbled to pieces. Such horrible swearing that they're giving Allah. I want to know whether it moves any Muslim. It moves any Muslim. Any Muslim going along and talking to them and telling them, hey, what are you talking, man? What is this you're talking? Is there a Muslim? I want to meet that Muslim. You tell me that this Maulana, this Shaykh, this Allama, this is what he's telling the Christians. Hey, don't talk like that. I want to go and kiss that Maulana's hands. Get me one. You tell me that this certain Maulana here, he is the one who's telling the Christians, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. Don't swear Allah. See, Allah is very unhappy with you. He's very angry with you. You give me that alim's name and I want to go and kiss his hands. In this world, or in the Arab world, or in Pakistan, or in India, or in South Africa, I am not coming across a single alim who is telling the Christians, don't talk like that. You find that. Now, somehow, I am set up for this. I am set up for this. I am being set up continuously. That Rushdie affair, I came and said, I am being set up. Well, I am being set up. And I cooperate with his will. He wants to set me up, he wants to use me, he can use me. And if I sound loud and militant, my sisters will have to forgive me. You see, maybe you are listening to me for the first time. If you heard that my lecture on Rushdie, you wouldn't have protested that. وَآخِرُ دَعْوَانَا الْحَمْدُلِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Brother Deedat, I have just little request. We didn't have any question. We are very grateful you had this visit. And we request if you give time, all Muslim people through UK visit every town. We're very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sheikh. I hope you'll appreciate, brothers and sisters, we had quite a few number of questions. And Sheikh, as you'll see, is far too old to stand here for that length of time to answer all those questions. All your questions could be answered if you would kindly write to IC Islamic Propaganda Center, Birmingham. The address is on the envelopes you all have at the bottom, and Sheikh will be more than pleased to answer your questions. Finally, thank you very much once again, and thank you, Sheikh. We'll conclude with dua.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين اللهم ارزقنا علما نافعا اللهم ارزقنا عملا صالحا متزينا بالإخلاص ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين परवरदिगार आलम हमारा यहाँ बैठना और सुनना सुनाना अपनी बारगाह में कबूल और मंजूर फरमा। आमीन आमीन। या इलाहुल आलमीन क़िबला शेख साहब को उम्र खिज़र अता फरमा, इनके इल्म व अमल में बरकत अता फरमा। या इलाहुल आलमीन हमारी नई नस्ल को, नई जनरेशन को इस दियार कुफ्र के अंदर नेक अमाल करने की तौफीक अता फरमा, कुरान मजीद पढ़ने समझने और उस पर अमल करने की तौफीक अता फरमा, सुन्नत मुतहरा पर सबको अमल करने की तौफीक अता फरमा, हमारे दिलों में अपनी और अपने प्यारे महबूब करीम अलैहिस्सलाम की सच्ची मोहब्बत नसीब फरमा, बुजुर्गान दीन के नक्श कदम पर चलने की तौफीक अता फरमा। अल्लाहुम्मा अय्यिदिल इस्लाम वल मुस्लिमीन। तमाम अहबाब ये भी दुआ फरमाएं कि जहाँ जिस मुल्क के अंदर मुसलमानों पर जुल्म हो रहा है, बिलखुसूस बोस्निया, मकबूजा कश्मीर और दीगर ममालिक के अंदर जहाँ भी मुसलमान परेशान हाल हैं, मकहूर हैं, बेचैन हैं, बेकरार हैं, मजलूम हैं, अल्लाह करीम उन मुसलमानों को अपने अपने मकासिद में कामयाबी और कामरानी नसीब फरमाए। रब्बना तक़ब्बल मिन्ना इन्नका अंतस समीउल अलीम व तुब अलैना इन्नका अंतत तव्वाबुर रहीम व सल्लल्लाहु तआला अला हबीबिही मुहम्मदिन व आलिहि व अस्हाबिही अजमईन बिरहमतिका या अरहम।